Welcome to the IMO podcast. My name is
What?
Maurice.
Okay.
You know we do it wrong. No one takes, nothing else.
We?
We?
Yeah, you guys are included. You guys are part of the podcast, IMO podcast.
But we didn't.
Okay, but
talk
we
about-
would have said it right.
Okay, look, the intro's very hard, and you guys are being difficult, which
Okay.
is not very helpful.
We
at
didn't
this
say
point in time.
anything. Somehow you stumbled
I need a little
like
bit of support.
3 seconds in.
I need a little bit of support now. You're not.
I mean, I support you, but I'm just saying.
You're not. That doesn't sound. And I'm joined by my two co-hosts here.
My two podcasts.
My two podcast
Joined by my
co-hosts.
two podcasts.
My two podcast co-hosts. Yes, that's the words I was trying to get out. We're one member short today, as usual. It always happens. But I'm joined with Andre and Flanora.
Oh,
You gotta say hi.
hi.
Hey,
We got.
konnichiwa.
Okay, that's racist.
How is that racist?
Can you say anything else in the language?
Adios.
Oh my god! Tell me you weren't serious.
Why didn't you just say baka?
Tell me you weren't serious.
You could have flipped that right back on Andre. It's like, yeah, the word I think of you every time, baka.
Oh, tell me that was a joke.
Please no.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I don't believe you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We? Like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Oh.
so we have a large list of topics to talk to you guys about today. The first one we're going to get into is the Black Panther trailer. Have you guys seen that? Oh, before we start,
Yes,
the
sir.
game I am playing today is called Battle Right. It is basically League without the laning phase, so nothing but team fights. It's pretty awesome.
That's already out?
It's been in early access for like a little over a year. Like Marvin was super pushing this game for the longest of time.
I don't listen to Marvin.
We know. All right. Sorry, I got the wrong champion. Now let me just switch to that Freya. Yeah, double hammer, dual wield.
Okay. Okay.
She's amazing.
So someone's being a Thor right now.
Being a Thor.
Thor has one
Being a Thor.
hammer and he broke it. So.
Spoilers?
I'm sorry, Thor 1. That's what you're being right now.
I think I'm double Thor. I'm Thor 2.0 because I have two hammers.
So so wouldn't that make you a woman? Because the new Thor is a woman.
Freya is a woman too. Boom.
Feminism.
How? You can't just bring shit back to feminine. No.
Okay.
I'm a woman. Feminism. What?
Makes sense to me. I don't know.
If a woman walks into a bar, that's feminism. What?
No, I was saying that because Maurice is not afraid to be a female character. Because he's comfortable with it. There you go. Boom. Feminism.
I do like looking at tits and ass.
Feminism.
See,
What?
I mean, that's one of the things that make us different. So I don't see anything wrong with that.
yeah, she's a great character.
Black
too.
Panther trailer.
And
Black
plus titties
Panther
are-
trailer.
You there?
Did you guys see it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You would have to. I mean, you won't be on this fucking podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
What? So, yeah, what'd you guys think about it?
It's in Africa.
It's more than that. I
It's in
think.
space Africa.
Shut up.
That
It's
is.
clearly on planet Earth in Wakanda.
It is.
It's in future Africa.
Oh my god. It's not
That's-
even future, it's
that's-
present. No.
That's
okay.
actually more accurate than everything he said before. Because Wakanda is highly, highly advanced. Even at the comics
Yes.
in this point, like, U.S. wants to suck off Wakanda so they can share their tech.
basically.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's Andre's not wrong.
I'm super excited for this trailer. I think the why this has become like such a huge hit is because that not only is this an all black cast, but you have like a black director. Basically the whole crew, majority of the crew that made this movie is black, and it's about time that Black Panther had his own movie because this is just a just a top-notch character in the Marvel
Pause.
universe.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
What?
So
What?
you said it's about time that Black Panther saw a movie. You know you can say that about a lot of the newer superheroes, right?
But I'm saying like Black Panther been out there since like what? Early 1960s.
About
So
his
is Doctor Strange. You didn't say
Captain
that
Marvel.
about him.
Captain Marvel.
I mean, okay, but they're white. I'm talking about like we have this awesome black character.
That's where that is not okay.
Ben has white
That's
That
not
is
okay.
not okay.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
But I'm just saying, like we had white superheroes before. I'm talking about like this awesome black superhero that's super rich, super smart, that can beat the rest of them.
So
I'm saying it's about time
so
we
you're,
had
so
that
you're saying it's
movie.
glad we have like some black representation other than what we're normally used to seeing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's called the politically correct response, and you should use that more often.
Well, I'm so sorry. I am not as PC as you are.
And plus, we had Static Shock for years. I don't know what you niggas are complaining about.
Okay, but he's the animated. No, in the
like that. You're trying to build a brand. What are you guys doing?
I'm just saying.
Like, but that's like black. Cartoon. Like, yeah, we also had like the Black Panther cartoon that was created by BET, and that wasn't even like a full 20 minutes. What was that? 8 minutes cartoon? Yeah, there was like Black Panther had his cartoon.
You talking about Black
and
Dynamite,
BET
maybe?
created it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You sure?
Like, yes, Google it. Trust me. I think did I watch it on Netflix? Check to see if it's still on Netflix. But they did have a Black Panther animated series.
Probably garbage.
Like, it was
garbage.
decent.
It was garbage.
Okay. Just because it was made by BET doesn't mean that it was garbage. Okay.
Actually,
I feel like that gives it more.
Okay, I would just like if you can find it, look it up, watch it. I'm just saying.
Black Panther BET. No, it's not happening. Sorry.
I mean, it's again short.
Wow.
The episodes are short. You can breeze through it. Like it probably would take an hour or two.
Oh,
probably not even 2 hours. Like less than that.
Actually,
just watch it.
That's amazing.
Anyway, I'm just saying, like we had black characters in the animated universe.
Let's go back to the topic. What did you think of this trailer for this movie? Are you hyped? Are you nah? Did Michael B. Jordan with the comb over dreads do it for you? Or
of course it did.
That shit looks super awkward.
I mean,
it was like, come on, they could do it.
I mean, of course they had. I don't know why they decided to give him an emo look, but I'm not mad. I'm still not mad at the trailer. Like I already could tell from the trailer that the soundtrack is going to be amazing. The music that they played was by Run the Jewels. The song called Legend Has It. Mm-hmm. I already had bought that song.
That's what's up.
And then I've been playing it nonstop.
Buying music in 2017. But anyway, Black Panther. Yeah, I agree with Phil. It looks pretty good. It's by Marvel. Michael B. Jordan. I don't know about that hairstyle. But
mad questionable, but I feel you. I like how he's
like.
Go
ahead. It's almost too noticeable for me. It's like as soon as he walks in, I'm like, no, no, that's no. It's just so obvious. No,
I liked how they made his character more hands-on because I think it was one part of the trailer where he like pulled out a couple of weapons, and I was like, oh man, he about to throw down with Black Panther. You know what his suit's made of? That was pretty cool.
Adamant. I think everybody knows. I think everybody in the universe knows that Black Panther's suit is made out of adamant.
It was rhetorical, but yeah, true. That's what's up. So yeah, I think I like this. I like who he's playing, and I feel like he would be able to pull off that role. I haven't seen him in a role like this before. Like he's never been an antagonist before.
Oh, he's the antagonist.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the villain.
Ooh, I'll withdraw judgment before I see that.
I think he hates
we all know Marvel's track record with villains. And then they have Michael B. Jordan, quite possibly the friendliest nigga on earth. And we just got him. playing the antagonist. Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's just
So,
be glad that he's been given a second chance
oh my god.
in Marvel
chance?
Universe.
Huh?
Fantastic Four, Human Torch.
Oh right, yeah, we don't. We don't talk about that
I
movie.
liked him as Human Torch.
But we don't talk about the movie.
True. Remember that one time he had dialogue for Human Torch that he tried to use to get himself cast into a movie?
Nah, I'm sorry if it was in Fantastic. I had to, it's a lot of drinking that night. I had to get that out of my head.
Okay.
It was a really bad movie, guys. It was really bad. We should watch it again.
So anyway,
I never watched
Spider-Man NBA trailer. Did you guys watch that?
Yes.
Yes. So what did we think about it?
It's so Tony Stark. That's all I have to say. It's like the fact that he throws an NBA championship party in his own home, then doesn't appear. It actually has courtside seats to the actual game. I'm like, God damn it.
When you're rich, you can do
Hilarious.
shit like that.
That is so true. I like the features that they had in this. Like they had Magic Johnson, DJ Khaled in there. It's funny.
For some reason. For some reason.
So he took a picture of Peter Parker with some other girls because they recognized Spider-Man. He was in a Spider-Man suit, and DJ Khaled was like, "Oh, take a picture. Oh, another one.
Oh, another one."
I'm pretty sure that DJ Khaled just like walked onto the stage. He was like, "Yeah, can I be in this?" They were like, "Yeah, sure. Let's just write something for you." Because there was just no way. Like,
So, he is the meme. He is the meme, man. I believe.
Yeah. I swear to God, he just walked onto the stage. I can see that happening too. It's like, yo, can I be in Spider-Man? Shit, sure. We got DJ Khaled. Yeah. Can you go to a corner store and I don't know, something you probably never do now? And hey, what was up with the generic box of crackers?
I
What was up
don't
with that?
know.
I don't know.
I guess just
That was
to be,
bothering me.
just to be random, I guess.
Some
I mean-
people have a taste for salt. Or unless it's like his stomach was bothering him and he just needs some saltine.
It was just weird because it was an NBA trailer, and trailer product placement, and they got a generic brand of crackers. I don't know. It just felt a little off. Like I don't know.
You felt like this was a missed opportunity for Ritz. Is that what you're
Or
saying?
Cheez-Its. Or Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are better. Or cheese nips. Oh my gosh.
Isn't it the same thing?
Oh.
Okay. Lupin the Third trailer premiering on Adult Swim this Saturday. I did not expect this. I also did not expect it to have those updated graphics, and I also didn't expect it to be a continuation. It's actually part 4 of the Lupin the Third series, which is a long-running anime since like the 60s. I did some research. Get at me. Yeah, so that was pretty neat. What did you guys? Did you guys see it? Did you guys get a chance to watch it, or how you feel about Lupin the Third?
Well, it's good to see that they're bringing back like a classic anime, back on Toonami. I'm excited to see it and see where it goes. But I mean, I'm not as hyped. Like like what we're gonna basically see. We're gonna see him try to pull off this big heist. Comedy ensues. Cat and mouse chase. The usual.
Mm-hmm.
Andre.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have too much to say about Lupin the Third. I know about the character. I know of his significance in anime culture. Didn't really watch any of the anime anythings growing up.
That's
I'm
sad.
so sorry.
It's animated really nice. I like the animation. That shit looks dope. Looks like somebody actually cared about drawing this. Unlike Naruto Studio Period. We need to have a on that one day.
Damn. Shots fired, Naruto.
I'm just saying, Studio Period is They're not as bad as Toei.
I
But
don't think Naruto cares either way.
I digress. Lupin the Third looks pretty cool. I might actually check this out. I think they did like a movie called something Fujiko that looked really cool, but I never watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see it?
No, I didn't actually.
No.
Oh, that's actually surprising. Okay.
Because I watched a lot of the TV shows as a kid, the Lupin shows.
Yeah, for whatever reason, childhood animes it was always Rurouni Kenshin, Fooly Cooly, Outlaw Star.
Well, this is before.
Inu-
This is before
Inuyasha.
those. This is besides Inuyasha, this is like kind of like before those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's still like I always knew of Lupin. It's just I never watched it. It's so weird, and I hear nothing but good things about it.
Yeah. This is like closer to like Speed Racer, Thundercats type era.
Earlier than that,
Huh.
but yeah.
Same thing with Trigun. I never watched Trigun, but I hear nothing but good things about that too.
Damn, that's like wow. I'm not saying you didn't watch Cowboy Bebop.
Say what?
That's close to saying like you didn't watch Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, I watched Bebop.
No, but I mean, like that's like saying that as well. Like, yeah, you just walk up to somebody, hey, my name's Maurice, and I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, or I've never seen Trigun. Those are like kind of like parallels. Like you gotta see both.
Really?
Yeah. It was.
Maybe I don't know. I think it might be a little bit too late for me to catch up on Trigun.
Then they renew it.
Most-
How many episodes were that?
24,
Uh-huh.
26.
It was probably like 24. Yeah.
Yeah, you could knock that out in a weekend.
I prefer the newer style of anime than the older style of anime. And a lot of anime fans is gonna be mad at that, the anime purists. But yeah, I like today's anime more than I like the stuff from the 90s. Not to say that anything from the 90s was like inherently bad. It's just that there are more good animes from after 2005 that I liked than before 2005 that I liked. Because there's only a handful of them before 2005 that makes me go, yes, this is awesome. This is a classic. Watch it because it's one of the greatest things of all time. I feel that for me, after 2005 is where most of my, it's just where my taste are. That's all. I like moe shit.
Taste for animation. That's what's up, I guess. All right. So super excited to see Lupin the Third. If I watch it, hopefully I do.
You sound like it.
No, I really did. Oh fuck. No, I really did.
Okay.
Really did like this animation. I'm surprised that it's a long running anime. I'm surprised it's still going as far as it is. But
Is there a manga associated with it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Jesus, that means that puts it up there with like JoJo and
It came
Berserk.
out in 1967.
67?
67. I was not playing. I said the last 50 years. It's a 50-year long-running anime.
How is How is he still doing this?
Willpower, determination.
Yo, no, he should be dead. No, like seriously, they're mangakas. We talked about this. Their working conditions are terrible.
Yeah, but in Japan they live well into like their hundreds
That's racist.
and still work.
That's
That's
racist.
not really racist. Like
That's racist.
Google who the oldest person is, and I bet you it's someone in Japan. That is proven fact. They have the key to
Why are we so
a long,
racist
healthy
tonight?
life. Google it.
I'm not Googling that. Why are we so racist tonight? The longest living man is probably in Japan because they eat nothing but vegetables and rice.
I didn't
and
say
they
all
work and they work till they die.
Wee. I'm still stuck on this wee shit.
that. Yeah.
Flo said that.
First of all, I didn't say about that like that. I'm just saying that they have the key to living a longer life.
Which is
I don't know what it is.
Okay, now that's racist.
They kept it to themselves.
I'm gonna just take that as a joke. Every Japanese man has the key to living a longer life. That's why.
Why did it have to be just a man? I'm pretty sure there's a woman that knows how to do it too.
That's what you said. You said man. You said the oldest living
You're
man.
generalizing right now. I was just saying because of like who wrote the anime.
How did we get here?
I don't know. You took it to a whole different level.
I did. You took it to the whole different. We can listen back to it. All I said was, "Wow, how is he still alive? Because his working conditions must be terrible." And then you say one of the racist things of all time.
It wasn't racist.
You sure?
Check the Guinness Book of Records.
Of racist comments so we can compare.
It's more of like, I'm telling you, like in Japan, what is it? They be living up into their hundreds and be looking amazing.
I think you're generalizing.
Okay, that's the same thing. It's like black don't crack, but it's fact though.
So you just disproved your. Oh my god! Moving on. You just disproved your entire argument.
I didn't. I said black don't crack doesn't mean that we like don't die early.
No comment.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words too. Racist Flanora, everybody.
It's not racist.
It's a little bit, yeah.
It's not.
Just say
It's not.
Say that on purpose. I grew up with
Okay, first of all, why are we whispering? This is a podcast. You're supposed to be
This is the
speaking.
segment of the podcast where we whisper, all right?
I don't see
It's
that
a
in
new
my
segment.
agenda, actually. That's kind of new here.
Yeah.
It's on the agenda. It's a new segment. Anyway, everybody, a little thing happened this weekend. I think it's called E3.
Motherfucking 3.
Yeah, I think it's called E3. Yeah. I think that happened and or is still going right now. I don't know, but I hear it's a big deal, Maurice.
You hear?
I don't
You
know.
think? Let me tell you.
I think so.
You think so? You think so? You were born under a rock, nigga? Like, what's going on with you?
I don't know. I just think it's one. I don't know. All I hear is like the hype and the yelling. I can hear all the yelling from California. We're in Maryland, by the way.
We.
Who's in Maryland?
Right. Making an
I
awful
go
lot of
in between.
assumptions there.
I go in, nigga, you're on the line between DC and Maryland.
But
seriously, you walk on the other side of the sidewalk, you're in Maryland.
Okay, but I'm in DC.
Okay,
till
but he's
then.
on the side of DC,
Right,
so
Oh,
Did
man, y'all
you
Get
just
your
assume my
boundaries right.
location?
Oh man, y'all gonna stop with this DCism.
DC.
how's a DCism? It's more
DCism?
like
Because
Yeah.
a lot of niggas that live in DC think they shit on everybody else that lives.
Flanor, I think you just generalized. Did you just generalize?
yeah.
This?
Oh, that shit is
Yeah,
actually true.
But did you just
No,
generalize
that's
this
not
in
for
with
me
that?
then.
Did you just guess my gender?
No,
What?
No.
I didn't even say anything about your gender.
Are you sure?
That
But
didn't
you
even bring-
did just
no.
generalize this by saying a lot of DC niggas, so that means to tell me that you assuming that we're just a lot of everyday DC niggas.
Well, Flo just said black don't crack and all Japanese people live to like 150.
Did you
so-
just assume my? Sorry, did you just generalize me?
Yes.
Jackass.
And you know he doesn't fit in any one of those categories.
He
Exactly.
has dreads and he's black.
God, okay.
Good enough.
Racial profiling. Well, not even racial profiling. Just
It's more of
It's
facts.
stereotype.
It's
Yeah, you're
more
right.
of a fact.
so.
How is that a stereotype?
So I'm black and I have dreads. What does that mean?
You're black and you have dreads.
Okay, that's it.
So what does it mean that you're black and have a fade?
I am black and I have a fade.
So okay, so it means nothing, right?
Hmm.
It's
That,
just
that lives in
features.
Maryland and that
Not
hates on
really.
DC people.
I am in. What do you? What?
You said Maryland for some reason, and I think you're the
Maryland.
only one in this group that's
Can
in
you say
Maryland.
Maryland, please? Can you
Maryland.
pronounce the Y?
Maryland,
No, can you pronounce the Y, please?
Maryland,
Maryland.
Why?
Maryland.
What do you mean why? That's how you pronounce the word.
I mean,
Maryland.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Aside from this cringy sketch, let's get into talking about these press conferences. So there were three that mattered. The top three dogs: Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. The only reason I say that these three mattered out of all of them was because the other ones literally just had shit that was going to be shown in their conferences anyway. Aside from maybe like one or two exceptions. So we're going to start with the Sony conference first. All right, everyone, we all saw it. So, what is your grade from the Sony conference? Like, what would you give it? 1 bitches or 2?
What?
I mean, a letter grade. I'm sorry. Just
okay.
Feminism.
Okay, I said what? That means correct yourself.
What's the opposite of feminism?
Masculine.
Sexism.
There you go.
I don't think that's the opposite. Oh wait, no, they are direct. I don't feel like that's like a direct opposite.
Close enough. Okay.
Close enough.
Overall.
How hot are the bitches?
Oh my god. See what I have to go through, people?
It's so easy. It's so easy. Give your rating.
You give it first.
I give it a B minus.
I would give it a little more than that. Are we grading it like just on the games they listed or like their whole presentation?
Right?
Just the whole presentation.
I do have to give them points for how they started off.
I did not ask for a while. I asked for a letter fucking grade. Please.
So, okay. All right.
We're gonna get into all that.
I would at least give it. I'm gonna just give it a B plus.
B plus. Okay. Andre.
I said B minus.
Yeah, he said it's great.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm also going to give it a B plus. Yeah, B plus. What was you guys' favorite game? Only choose one.
Detroit.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, good choice.
Good job.
I mean, it's our opinion. Let me have my opinion.
You can have your opinion.
You have your opinion. I'm letting you have your opinion. Shameless plug-in.
Okay, what was your pick?
Spider-Man.
Of course. Yeah.
What was my pick for the Sony conference? I can't remember exactly.
Wow, you're the one that came up with this.
I know. How the game was turned to foot. There was something at the Sony conference other than Spider-Man that I really was going to enjoy, but I can't remember.
And before Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Was that? No, that wasn't PlayStation.
I already would probably sneak that shit in.
Oh hell yeah! Beyond Good and Evil 2, babe. What do you mean?
No gameplay, just the cinematic rendering. Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, it's godly. They put that much work into it. It's godly. Cause like did you see the first game?
Yes.
Did you really see the first game? Like the amount of effort they put into that. There's no way it could be bad. There's no way. I'm calling it. 2018. God game. Goddess of the games.
That's how we get shit like No Man's Sky.
Right. Well, when I think about that, what did you guys like best about the games that you pick? Because I need to think about what my game was. Because I forgot.
With Detroit, I think that I like that. Okay, it's like the androids are doing like an uprising against the humans. Because in the past we always saw like the uprising of robots as like the enemy, but this time they kind of changed the perspective and it's like no, the robots are the heroines, and it's like okay, we're actually fighting for our rights. The other thing is like with this game is like choose your own adventure, so it's like based on your decisions, like you have options like should I shoot this person or should I let them live, and this gives it the option like oh like you could play this multiple times and like different scenarios will probably lead to like a different ending. So I think that this will keep people entertained longer and give you more bang for your buck.
Replayability, I feel you.
Andre?
It's Spider-Man.
Okay.
What about Spider-Man? Because
It's also made.
Elaborate.
It's a Spider-Man game made by Insomniac. Like, what more do you want? We finally got Spider-Man back from who made those other three shitty games on the PS3? I think it was Bio something. Binax? Some game developer.
Neversoft?
No.
Neversoft made a couple of them. No, Treyarch.
Treyarch made the decent ones. The ones on the PS3, which were I'm including Web of Shadows,
I like that one.
Shattered Dimensions.
That one was cool.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Shattered Dimensions, and was there another one? Oh, and the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Technically, those count. Unfortunately, those games weren't all that great. I feel that this is like a return to like form for like the first Spider-Man 2 game, which started the whole Spider-Man game craze, and Ultimate Spider-Man. Whatever you want to say, you cannot deny those were probably the two best Spider-Man games to date.
Spider-Man 2 and Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Spider-Man game on PlayStation 1. That was also really good. Other than everything
that's
after
where you
Ultimate
get kind of
Spider-Man,
hipster for me.
You didn't play that game?
I did, but I'm not gonna say it was the best thing since sliced bread either.
I mean, I'm not saying that either. That's more.
You just did, like, literally those are the best Spider-Man games. Like,
I didn't. I said, well, okay, let's put it this way. If you compare, let's say Web of Shadows. Oh, no.
Was Web of Shadows the one where you got to like decide like what you could do?
And it made no difference in the.
It did, because I remember one you just saved the city like normal, and another one you could save the city but be with Black Cat. I feel like that's a significant difference.
I'm actually surprised that you liked that game.
I liked it because it was cool and it had a lot of good cameos, like Luke Cage, Wolverine was in there too.
It looked kind of bad even for the time that it came out. That was my thing. Really?
Yeah.
Dialogue was stupid. Oh, and the voice actor for Spider-Man was so fucking annoying. Come on, you got to give me that one. I hated it every time he.
I don't remember his voice that well, actually. So
good.
You might be right, but I still liked it. But then again, you don't like Drake Bell's voice, so.
Yeah, because it was annoying.
So I'm not sure if I can like go off of just what you say, because like you. Because I'm not.
What's wrong with Drake Bell's voice?
I have no problem with it.
It was a part of Ultimate Spider-Man.
I actually kind of like that series, but okay.
That's how I feel about it.
I kind of like Teen Titans Go, so I guess we're just gonna have to agree to this.
We're just at an impasse, okay, Andre?
I forgot my original point. Anyway, Spider-Man. That's my favorite game. For Sony, at least. I mean, did y'all even see that shit? Like, it was so cool.
Yeah, we all watched it together.
Yeah.
Man, then we saw Miles fucking Morales at the end. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh man.
I figured out what my favorite game was from that show. It was Shadow of the Colossus 2. I mean, Shadow of the Colossus remake. That was actually pretty lit to announce that, because those graphics looked amazing.
Yeah,
in comparison to the PS2 version of the game.
Yeah, can you imagine that game on a 4K TV that's like 80 inches or some shit?
It's like 80K in depth, man. That's amazing. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I actually like that. Plus, I didn't get the chance to play the first one, the one that came out originally for the PS2. So this will be really good for me. I know. It's already gotten spoiled for me, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, as far as gameplay goes, you're not really missing too much. It was more atmospheric. Yeah, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
you're not gonna pick it up and go like, yeah, this is the best gameplay thing ever. It's just,
No, I heard the story was really good and the gameplay was too, because it's just consistent boss fights.
The gameplay was good. It's just like. How can I say it? Did you play the first the Prince of Persia remake on PS3?
There's a Prince of Persia remake? You mean the reboot?
Yes.
Yeah, I did play that.
It's actually quite similar to that.
I like the female in that. She's pretty cute.
I like the game. I don't know why everybody hates on that game. I actually like that game. I wish
It's
they
like
would have
everybody
continued.
hating Devil May Cry 4 when we literally got like one of the best characters out of it. What the fuck? Anyways, so as far as Sony's press conference for E3, what do you guys think went well, and what do you guys think went wrong as far as like like
I think the
basically
main thing that went wrong was probably their sound in the beginning, because
yeah,
they're like we could and
doing the live voice.
yeah, that was kind of messed up. What went well? I think they have a lot of um exciting games coming out, especially multiplayer games. So I think I saw like if you were watching it on Twitch and you saw the chat, a lot of fanboys were getting really hyped over
Mm-hmm.
Sony's press conference. So that's a good sign for Sony.
Mm-hmm. Very
Yeah,
true. Very true.
Sony has been doing a really good job for the past ever since the PS4 launched. Actually, they've been pretty much knocking it out the park.
Mm.
um, you already mentioned the technical difficulty. Um, I thought it was really good that when they said we're going to focus on the games, he meant exactly that. He didn't even come back on the stage until the games were over. So I I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I do wish there was somewhat of a little bit of a break, but that's just the way I'm used to seeing these conferences go. So it's a positive and a negative. So I guess it just cancels itself out. One thing that I didn't like. There were no new games. We pretty much saw everything at the last E3. There
Mm-hmm.
wasn't anything that was like, "Yep, this is the new breakout thing. This is our new IP. We know you guys are thirsty for new IPs, but we're not going to give you any. Here's every literally everything we showed at last E3, but with a little bit more detail, a little bit more runtime, a little bit more footage. I didn't really appreciate that
Yeah,
much.
that was mad questionable. That was actually one of my minuses or takeaways from it. Like, well, not takeaway, one of my minuses from it. Like, nothing was shown was nothing, anything new.
Yeah,
We're just
because
kind of
that's
used
what
to it.
E3 is really all about. It's about, don't get me wrong, it is about the stuff that you know that you want to see. Kingdom Hearts. It is about that. It's I would say it's more so about the new stuff that that maybe that we would have never have saw if we didn't sit down and look at this press conference. Taking case in point, Cuphead, which is one of my favorites. I would have never known about Cuphead if I didn't sit down and watch E3. And I feel the same way about these new IPs. Of course, some things like fucking Anthem, you're gonna know about that because it's look at it. But maybe a little bit the more smaller IPs that maybe we won't, maybe because all the AAA stuff maybe we wouldn't have seen. Yeah, there was nothing new. That's another thing too. I guess that's another negative. Did you guys get the feeling that everything was like a little bit too grand? Like everything they shown was like a AAA game. Nothing was like an indie anything or like I don't know
Uh,
on a smaller
well, for
scale.
one thing, I do appreciate indie games for what they are. A second
Okay.
thing, don't really fucking care if there's a lack of indie games because sometimes those don't really take off anyway because a lot of people don't play them or it's just kind of like a oh well bought it and done thing, kind of like with Fury. Like I know a lot of people beat that game, but it just kind of like quickly died off. Like
Right.
Yeah,
it
And I
didn't
think they
like
showed
give
most of
buzz.
oh oh yeah. But I was saying like most of the indie games they kind of showed like before like the big announcements from Sony and Microsoft. It was like earlier in the day and they were just like, "Oh, check out, you know, this type of game.
Yeah,
This for a PC or something like that."
yeah. I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna argue that it's grand. I mean that it's too grand.
I
I
mean, that's
mean
the
that's
point.
yeah. It's the big stage with big games. Not to say that not to discredit the indie games in any sort of way, but I mean I do want to see some good shit
Right. I
and
mean,
they
did you see
usually
the theater they were in?
like
Like
bulldoze through the the indie games anyway, so I just didn't. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't that big of a deal to me.
I mean, their stage was kind of big, so it's like I don't think they had time to put any of the small stuff out.
Yeah, that was another thing. Did anybody? I thought the conference was kind of short too. It couldn't have been more than 40 minutes.
What do you mean exactly?
It just felt. I mean, I don't know another way to put it. It just felt short.
The presentation?
Yeah, but
oh yeah, it was just under an hour.
When the dude came back on stage, I don't know. I just had this feeling of, that's it. Isn't there more to show? I don't know. It was weird.
Well, I think it ties into it ties back into everything that you saw, not everything, but majority of the things that you saw, you've already seen. You already knew they were coming. So you were expecting, like, you were still trying to latch onto something like more, something new.
I guess that's fair. All right, so I guess we're gonna now talk about Microsoft.
I guess a B. That averages out to a B for Sony conference. Yeah, Microsoft, like you said. We have one extra topic for this one, but what was the grade overall you guys gave it?
For Microsoft?
Yup.
I'm sorry. If for whatever reason the Discord, Discord curse voice kind of like lagged on me for a bit. What did you say again?
I said what was the grade you gave for the Microsoft one?
Damn it! It did it again. But I'm pretty sure it's a grade for Microsoft, right?
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. I actually will have to give that an A-. I thought Microsoft did a really good job.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with Andre.
You?
Okay. I'll give him a solid A. This was we'll get into it. The best game that they showed. Why did I type that?
Best game. Ooh. You know what? I'm just gonna say Crackdown because of Terry Crews. That's it. Just because they had Terry Crews.
You know, I had an inkling of that.
All right, Andre.
Cuphead like shit.
That's what's up.
No, it was Anthem, obviously.
Anthem. Yeah, me too. Actually, Anthem I feel like that was the best game that they showed there. It was new IP. Yeah. Get to play as Iron Man, one of my favorite heroes. Can't really be mad at that. Would solely buy the game just for the flying, because the flying looked really polished, really nice.
Yo, did you see those environments though?
The skybox, son. The sky.
The sky, bruh. It didn't even feel like it was a skybox. You could actually go in the skybox, bruh.
Right.
Bruh.
It was pretty nice. I did like it a lot. So was there anything else about that game that stood out to you?
To be honest with you, and this is gonna sound really weird. No, actually, it was just really, 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 really beautiful. It was giving me a lot of Destiny vibes as far as the whole, scenery and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot of people make comparisons to like Destiny and
Halo.
Division. Not Halo yet, but I can see it.
And
yeah, I know.
I was kind of the way when I saw Anthem, it kind of reminded me of Halo a little bit, just because how like the suits are designed and like the witty banter back and forth between the characters. What?
That reminded you of Halo?
A little bit.
The witty banter reminded you of Halo?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna leave it there. Because they were kind of very serious in Halo most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
No, not with the little. Okay, so those little aliens, they were always like talking trash. Okay, whatever. Moving on.
Sure. The Xbox One X also got announced. Well, not even announced. Revealed. What'd you guys think about the design, the specs? Is this something you might be picking up? to take advantage of the new hardware? Let me rephrase that. Is this something you would pick up to take advantage of the new hardware, given unlimited time?
Well,
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I would pick it up quite. Yeah, well, okay. Let's see. 4K resolution, backwards compatible. If I was looking to get like a new console, I would probably invest in this.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm super cheap, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Why is that?
Because I'm super cheap.
Is there another reason besides being super cheap?
Nope.
Got it. Okay. I'm so frugal. Okay, that's cool. That's fair. Andre, same question.
hell no.
Okay.
No way.
Can we get a
Absolutely
answer or
not.
reason why?
I'm such a PS4 fanboy.
No, it's not even that. It's just everything it represents. You're gonna hear this a lot. You might as well build a gaming PC. Like, I cannot stress that enough. For 500, well, to be honest with you, $500 isn't exactly all that bad. But look at what you're getting for it. You're not getting nowhere near what you would be getting if you would just take that $500, put another $200, add another $200 to it, if that, and get yourself a gaming PC. You don't. There's no. I don't see the point of these mid-cycled consoles. It's like the consoles are trying to keep up with PCs, and they can't do that. Is it okay for like maybe a new person who's like, I don't know, coming into gaming like you to get an Xbox One X? We're gonna talk about that name in a second. An Xbox One X. I don't know, because one, you mentioned 4K resolution. Well, if you don't have a 4K TV, which costs around another $400, you're not going to get the most out of it.
I mean, it depends on the size, but they're actually a lot cheaper now.
Okay, well, I'll give you that. But either way, you still need a 4K TV to take advantage of the
4K
of Xbox One X. The main thing they keep on preaching.
Well,
yeah, we having it 4K.
Well, what if you just want the power to it? Just like because the 4K is still an option.
The power for what? The power to do what?
60
play
FPS.
The game, play the same game that the regular Xbox.
60 FPS and better resolutions.
That's not going to happen though.
Okay.
Most games that are running 60 FPS on Xbox One X is also going to do the same thing on the Xbox One. I'm getting tired of saying
I don't think that's confirmed.
Destiny is my first and only example.
That's running at not
30 FPS.
30 FPS. So I don't understand what you were saying. Then.
No, your argument was to take advantage of 60 FPS. Well,
yeah.
I know it's not fair to like round everything back to Destiny because there are other games, but I'm going to make it about Destiny for this conversation. Yeah, if this thing is so powerful, how come? If it's supposed to be as powerful, I mean, they're not saying it's supposed to be as powerful as the PC. But they're definitely marketing towards, hey, it's more powerful than anything on consoles. Well, You're not getting Destiny 2 at 60 FPS. All right, so what else can it do? Oh, it does 4K.
Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know that you're not getting Destiny.
That's confirmed.
That's confirmed when they don't have the software out. I mean, they don't have the hardware out. What's
your question?
The Xbox One X. The specifications were released, but they can't like just send a patch through to get it up to 60 FPS.
No, I think I'm not too sure. I'm not sure whether it was on Microsoft's side or on Bungie's side, but someone said, on consoles locked at 30 FPS.
But they don't know if that's for current gen consoles or the consoles that are coming out. But
no, consoles. Period. Yeah. All of them locked at 30 FPS.
Okay.
Destiny 2 will not be running 60 FPS on Xbox One X.
I don't want to rule it out yet, just because the hardware wasn't out, and I think the hardware was a little bit stronger than what was originally released.
I mean, you know me, I don't like to Google things while we're on the show, but I'm pretty sure we can I'm pretty sure no, it's not going to happen.
They said no consoles, but I don't want to rule it out just yet because the system wasn't even out when they said that.
Okay, so all right, so here's what you're proposing, then, and here's what it sounds like you're proposing. And let's just keep it on the Microsoft side. It's confirmed that Xbox One will not play Destiny 2 at 60 FPS.
Yeah.
But you're saying that Xbox One X will be able to play Destiny 2.
Might. I don't want to rule it out.
Completely unethical. That will give a complete advantage for everybody that's playing Xbox One X.
You mean
it wouldn't even be fair.
Yeah, that is true.
Like for people playing multiplayer, there is no way Microsoft would let that happen. No way.
I didn't think about that.
If one thing is locked at 30 FPS, the other thing has to be too.
Yeah, I see your point.
So yeah, I don't that Microsoft would just bury themselves. The fanboys would not take that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. Everything on Destiny 2 on console is locked at 30 FPS.
Okay.
But that PC though.
Okay. That was another point in your argument. Okay, why you gotta say add on 200? Because definitely a $500 PC, which I've seen firsthand, cannot run certain things like games like Anthem, the AAA titles. That's not happening. You could have like stuff like Killing Floor, Overwatch, but the stuff like the higher end stuff like Destiny at least will be like closer to $1,000 in PC. This Xbox One X is just their business model right now is just to have options for people. This is just another option for people to have. So you can game on PC, but if you don't want to drop that money to play, if you don't want to drop as much money, you can go and want to have a more streamlined experience than Xbox One X.
I'm not saying it's a terrible idea. I'm just saying, me personally, I just don't see. I'm not calling anybody buying a console stupid, guys. That's one. I just don't see the point of, if you already own an Xbox One, why would you spend the money to get an Xbox One X when you could have just took that $500?
The same reason I would want. The same reason in like 3 years, if I wanted to get a better graphics card or a better CPU, so I can play more games and take advantage of that power.
Yeah, but how much is a graphics card though? Like $200, $300 maybe.
That would probably be the price they pay once they check out and trade in their old one or sell their old one.
I'm not against the whole console thing, the streamlined experience. I own a freaking PS4, like, and I was thinking about getting a PS4 Pro until I realized it didn't do shit. But anyway, I just don't see the purpose of these, and I've been asking this for a while. I just don't see the purpose of having like these mid generation consoles. You say take advantage of the power. Well, okay, yeah, you get a little bit less lag on Final Fantasy 15, and it looks a little bit crisper. Is that really worth another $200 if you already own an Xbox One or a PS4?
There are people who have made more sacrifices and money on PC, no less, to get games to run not at that level, but higher than what they have. Like people running around with 1080 graphics cards and the highest CPU you can think of. And they'll never need that power for another 2 years because all that equipment, no software is using up that much graphical power. No software is using up that much CPU right now.
Right now?
Yeah. But this is like, again, I can sit with what I have now. I can hold on to this for about 2 to 3 years, right? But you have people who will now shell out $700 for that graphics card. That probably won't be placed in like 4 to 5. And if you want to make the argument, well, at least they don't have to upgrade in 2 to 3. Well, it'll be on sale in 2 to 3 because there's always going to be more hardware because the software is just pushing it that way, even though it's not really taking full advantage of it. They're just going to always want to say, well, we got the best thing out now. You can use this, play that game, play this game, right? Like,
I think I see. Yeah, I kind of see your point.
Yeah. So my thing is like, people do dumb shit like that. When they don't need to. I did dumb shit like that. Like I could have easily spent $500 to buy not 500, probably $700 to $900. But I did some dumb shit, and I went for a $1,400 package to pay for my whole setup.
Everything your whole thing was $1,400?
Yeah, because I got keyboard and mouse, monitor. If you want to count the microphone.
Oh, holy shit! I thought you paid around like, I don't know, $400 less than that. I didn't know you broke like 11.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well.
Learning a lot today.
Alrighty. Flo, you gonna build a gaming PC? Yes, no?
Only because I'm lazy. I'd rather just if I don't feel like doing all that, so I would probably.
You don't have to build it. You
just go for the console.
You can get a pre-built model.
Get an Expo X.
All right, you build it then for me.
Build the Expo X.
Yep.
Were you paying attention to the conversation?
Yes and no. I kind of drifted a bit.
Okay.
So you could buy a pre-built PC. You don't have to build your own.
Or you can buy a console to make your life a little bit easier.
Why would you make her buy the console would you make her buy the console that we're not gonna get?
Well, okay, so that was mean. Get a PS4 Pro. Get a PS4 Pro. There you go.
You gonna make her get the console that I'm not gonna be playing on probably like 2 months.
I mean, I don't see a reason that why she would get a PC. She doesn't really play games like that.
And it's more advantage, and she can use it for everyday life as well.
I mean, yeah, but, yeah, you can use it for everyday life, but you got all that power, you using it to surf the web, B? What you doing? What is you doing, baby? What's going on?
I didn't even say that I was going to get it. You're just making the assumption.
I just don't see you being a heavy gamer. That's all.
True.
I feel like we can break you into it though.
I don't.
I think so.
Unless they're like running like I don't know The Sims. I don't know, The Sims
what?
5.
I feel so disrespected. Why do you feel like I would only play The Sims?
This is me being sexist. A lot of women like The Sims.
So you just journalize her like that? So, okay.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Yes,
that is really not.
Like, no. My favorite are fighting games, from Mortal Kombat being my top one. Let's see. Have I done a lot? I haven't done a lot of adventure games, but fighting games are in my wheelhouse. From UFC, Mortal Kombat, and I haven't played Dead or Alive. It's been a while since
I feel like you can play more games for Nora. I just think you need like us to push you to do it.
You just don't have the time.
Yes, you do.
If they made a Black Panther game, you probably buy it.
Probably, you're right. I would. What's wrong with that? What you try to say?
It's stereotypical.
Okay, whatever. Like, you wouldn't buy it? Like, you wouldn't buy it?
I actually have this. I have this thing about comic book movie video games.
Except for Spider-Man.
Were you not just randomly about Spider-Man?
Except for Spider-Man.
I said those games were trash.
I
just said those games were trash.
I feel like this Spider-Man game.
What about the latest Spider-Man game that you have been geeking out about?
Right.
Ever since you saw the trailer.
I would count this as a Spider-Man movie game only in the sense that it is coming out. It is coming out or being announced alongside the Spider-Man Homecoming film. Spider-Man's hot right now. Let's make a fucking game. I'm not, because a lot of the Spider-Man games come out alongside the actual movies. Every single fucking time. I'm not saying. I said it wasn't.
It's not going to be a direct link because
I said it wasn't. It's not the same thing.
But you're saying it's a marketing thing.
Yeah.
I understand the marketing thing, and in that case, yes, but it's not a direct tie.
No one said it was. I didn't say it was. That was my my first statement was it's not a movie. It's not from the movie, but it is coming out alongside or being announced alongside the movie.
Okay, I agree with you, Maurice. Flo, did you say that?
But I didn't say that.
What the fuck?
I said it was like for marketing purposes.
But you.
Are we done?
No. We're not.
I
done.
may have called it. I called it a movie game because just because it's coming out alongside the movie, but not exactly the same thing. Not the same thing at all. It's in fact two different Peter Parkers.
All right.
That's all I was saying. I'm sorry if I confused you there, but yeah, this is definitely a cash grabby game. It's just one of the good ones, and I can recognize that.
Yeah, but I don't care as long as it's good. Be cash grabby. If I get good games out of you trying to be cash grabby, sure, go ahead, do whatever you want. But a good majority of them do turn out to be bad.
Okay, not saying that at all. But you just contradicted yourself earlier. That's what we were pointing at or making fun of.
Oh, well, that's not correct.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think went well with the Microsoft conference, and what didn't go so well?
Exclusive on Xbox, like we already know that because it's during the Xbox.
They're not exclusive, by the way. Just
right.
Out there.
Exclusive.
I think everything you can get is everything you get on Xbox One, you get on Win 10. So,
but I mean, they're still under Microsoft, though. It was just the only reason I didn't like the exclusive because, well, yeah, we know it's gonna only appear on a Microsoft product because it's during a Microsoft presentation and not anyone else's.
They just wanted to say exclusive 5 million times.
Yeah,
right?
they said console exclusive, world exclusive. So what the?
What does that even mean? World exclusive.
It means this is the first time this is being shown ever.
I would say world premiere.
That's what I fucking said.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they went world exclusive. We're only going to show it on planet Earth. None of the other planets get to see it.
This is only available to everybody living. What?
Just the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit.
World exclusive. You can't put those two words together. I don't know.
And plus, I feel like they had a lot of not presenters, the game producers and all of them kind of talking a little bit too long and getting a little bit too in depth with the game. I'm just just show the trailer and show some gameplay. Move on. I felt like they're kind of ran a little bit long.
I didn't mind that all that much. No. I will tell you what ran too much long. Holy crap! Pirates of the Sea or whatever the hell that went on for way too long. I was yo,
kind of like that.
Ooh, what did you like about it?
The exploration.
Pirates in the Caribbean.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a really fun game.
Okay, sure.
He's just he's in the Pirates. That is okay.
He's also into Dragon Girls, so.
Woo!
See? Well, I don't know. I thought Microsoft did a really good job. There wasn't really too much. Can't really be too nitpicky. We already said world exclusive, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. I wish they would have kept the name to Xbox Scorpio. I think that would have made a lot more sense.
Don't know.
And it would have differentiated between the other two consoles a lot more. Instead, we get Xbox One X,
Xbox One.
Yeah, somebody with a lisp is gonna have a really hard time.
Yeah, seriously, actually,
okay,
that's
but it's the truth.
That's
say X and then say S. That's gonna cause a fight. Let's be real.
I agree with Phil on this one. Can you imagine all the mothers that's gonna go when is the Xbox One? I'm gonna call it Xbone X. All right. When does Xbone X drop?
This year.
Did they give a release date?
I think it was this year.
Can you imagine all the mothers that's gonna go into Best Buy and accidentally?
I think I saw November.
The system also looked weirdly enough like the PS2. No one else. I was watching with a few people. No one else kind of saw that. They just kind of ignored it. And I was just like, okay, that's cool.
There are just going to be so many mistakes. Yeah, here you go, Tommy. Mom, I wanted the Xbox One X, not the Xbox One S. I hate you, Mom. So that's what happened.
The same thing.
This isn't what I wanted. Take it back.
Throws tantrum.
Yeah, like I can see that happening though. I don't think Microsoft is doing a good job marketing these products, to be very honest with you. I don't know too many people with an Xbox. Well, Xbone. I don't know too many people with an Xbones. And I don't think anybody's going to pick up an Xbone X. No, that's not true. A couple people are. But is it going to be like the takeoff thing that Microsoft is hoping for? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be sales for PS4 Pro, and Xbone isn't really going to catch up to. Well, no, Xbone
I
is catching up
don't
to PS4.
know about that because their conference was pretty lit, and they do have a
Oh, the
lot of
conference was.
games. They have a lot of games coming out.
But here's the thing: their best things you can get on PS4. Anthem, you can get on PS4. Assassin's Creed Egypt, you can get on
No. I don't
PS4.
think that's coming out for PS4.
Cuphead, I'm pretty sure Cuphead is going to be on PS4.
Wait, are you sure? Can you look up if Anthem's coming out on PS4? Because I'm pretty sure that's not.
Okay, if I'm pretty sure Anthem is going to be.
I don't think so.
It's going to be cross-platform. If it's not, I'll stand corrected. But
I don't think it is.
Anthem,
why would they show it? Like the only
because
reason
they showed
like
everything else.
well, the only reason like Xbox. Well, yeah, it's true.
They showed everything else. Xbone, Anthem game. Let me just check Wikipedia because they're always correct. Yeah, it's coming out for PS4.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I thought it was because it was gonna be borrowed. Well, no, this is.
Yeah, literally all they keep on saying exclusive. Literally everything not literally virtually everything they show is going to be either you're going to be able to get it on PC or it's just going to be multi-platform. I have no idea where this whole exclusive thing came from, I don't see why we're not tripping that Microsoft pretty much just lied to us for like an hour and a half.
They
saying
did say that half of their games will be exclusives.
I don't know what's the half then, because all the games that you remember, all the games that stuck out, is either going to be on PS4 or at least on PC. Teraflops. Hashtag teraflops.
Well, they'll be console exclusives. Is what they meant.
Come on, stop it. Stop it there. Console exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing always with Microsoft. Like, they never have exclusives for long. That's a shame.
Yeah, and that's one thing that people have been complaining about for, I don't know, since the Xbone came out. All right, what's the thing that make me buy an Xbone? Nothing. You are literally buying an Xbone because you liked Xbox 360. That's pretty much it. Here's another thing I wanted to talk about. Anthem, the trailer, right? Do we know who Anthem is made by?
BioWare.
Oh, okay. In that case, it might actually be legit because BioWare does put out some good stuff.
You did not wait. I thought you looked it up.
I wasn't. I closed the window. But anyway, E3 games kind of have this thing to like, and this was really apparent with Watch Dogs. In E3 it'll look great, but when you get the game, it doesn't look like that. I really hope Anthem isn't in that boat because Anthem looked a little bit too good. It felt like they were running it on PC, but they was marketing marketing
You
it.
have trust issues.
No, I don't have trust issues because this happens all the time.
Why can't you have faith?
No, until Kingdom Hearts 3 is in my PlayStation, I don't have faith in the gaming industry. I'm sorry.
Next up, it gives us into the.
Why do you have faith?
Okay,
so
I'm not a serious gamer. Maybe because like I'm not as a serious gamer as you are, but like I just like only see, I guess, the trailer and some of the gameplay online, and it's just like, oh, that looks appealing.
Well, this is going to be the meanest thing I'm ever going to say to you. You ready?
Am I?
Are you ready?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
Probably not.
Your opinion is kind of invalid on this topic. I'm just saying you're saying you're coming up on this blind faith, and I'm like, where's all this faith coming from? No, I don't trust games I see on E3. Am I excited that they're coming out? Of course I am. But am I excited? That's how good it's going to look? No, no, just not. Pretty much every hyped game has been a disappointment for the past 3 to 4 years.
Wait, haven't you played Destiny?
Which was a huge disappointment.
You said every hyped game?
Yes. Every major
Tekken?
hyped
Tekken?
game.
Nier?
Tekken?
Was Tekken as hyped as the other games?
Yeah. Hyper?
Yeah.
Tekken was as hyped as Destiny.
I wouldn't say hyped as Destiny, no.
Tekken was
Nier,
as hyped as No Man's Sky.
Nier? Horizon Zero Dawn?
Was Nier as hyped as No Man's Sky.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Was Horizon is an anomaly, all right, because that game was awesome. Horizon has no business being
So
good.
see, there is a reason to have faith because every once in a while you get like a really good
And
game.
I called that shit too. Like with the date, like when they first revealed Horizon Zero Dawn, I was like, "Yo, this shit's lit." Nobody even cared. I cared. And then when it comes out a month before, I was like, "Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. Maybe we'll check that out." Then the month after, oh my, that's the best fucking game in the world. Like nigga, I know. I called that shit. I did.
Okay, I'm not sure where that came from. I agree
feelings. Okay.
I'm not sure why your feelings are hurt because no
one believed in that game. No one's radar was on that game. Wait, no one was hyped for that game.
Before who?
No one was hyped for that game the month at least up until the month before it came out. No, that shit was not even on your radar. And don't even say it was. It was the fuck not.
I remember when they announced it.
Yeah, you remember, but you was not as hyped as me for that shit.
Okay, see,
man, he started clapping his hands. He's serious.
Now you're just going too far. So.
No.
Okay,
sorry.
I wasn't as hyped as you. Is that what you're looking for?
Everyone wasn't as hyped as me.
So you were the most hyped person on the planet for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
But Horizon is the exception.
Rise of the Tomb Raider was pretty hyped when it came out too, and it came out like a year before this past Christmas.
I'm talking about the game that's like it's too big for it to ever be good. Destiny, Anthem, Kingdom Hearts, No Man's Sky,
They didn't come out
Watch
yet.
Dogs.
No Man's Sky had like a lot of reasons as to why it wasn't good. Initially,
what?
Like it had like a lot of reasons as to why it probably won't be good initially because he like openly lied.
Yeah, but it was still hype.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is why
doesn't mean every game was
though. It's like I said.
Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 15 was okay.
That was pretty good. That was more than okay.
Oh no, it was more than okay. But was it worth 15? Was it worth waiting 15 years? 10 years. I'm sorry.
Nothing's gonna be worth waiting 15 years.
Exactly.
I mean, but there's a significant difference between Too Human and Duke Nukem and Final Fantasy 15. At least we got a fucking game at the very least.
And whatever, we all knew Duke Nukem was gonna be trash when it came out. don't try and put Duke Nukem in there.
Other games.
I'm just saying I'm just skeptical of super duper overly hype games like Anthem. Am I excited for it? Yes, but I am also going in it with caution because there is a chance that it can fail. Okay. Which is why I don't believe in pre-ordering. Hey viewers, if you're listening to this, stop pre-ordering your games. That's how we get crap like No Man's Sky, alright? Stop it.
Fuck that. I'm still gonna be
stop it. Like this isn't I know I'm going off on a tangent, but literally pre-order culture exists nowhere else but in video games. You would not you don't buy a movie ticket when the trailer comes out. So we shouldn't be able. We should
buy my movie ticket a week before. Does that count?
Not a week before.
Yeah, sometimes if it's a really good one, and I feel like the seats are going to be taken up, which they sometimes have. And there are people who put Jordans in shoes. Well, I'm not sure if it's Jordans, but they do put shoes on pre-order as well.
Actually, and comics.
I don't think you can pre-order Jordans anymore.
Well, not Jordans, but there's some shoe out there I'm pretty sure that you can pre-order before it comes out.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of
I
things
guess
I'm
that's
pretty sure you can pre-order before it actually comes out.
yeah, but none of them are as big or as lucrative as video games.
Shoes.
You don't pre you don't you
Wait a
don't
minute.
pre-order
Shoes are
a
definitely lucrative.
okay. Say again?
Aren't shoes? I mean, don't like the average cost of like a Jordan is up between like $100 and $200.
Yes.
How is that not as lucrative as video games? There are
Okay.
probably more
Wait a minute.
sneakerheads.
No, there
Okay.
isn't.
They're
Mm,
I don't wanna seem like I'm like discrediting you. Like that's the last thing I want to do, but no, there are definitely more gamers than there are sneakerheads. Fact. The video game industry is making a lot more money than sneakers. Let's just put it that way. Even though sneakers do cost more, here's the thing though: sneakers are limited. You can't buy as many Jordan ones, my favorite Jordan, as you can as a copy of Destiny. You just can't do it. So yeah, gaming. I think gaming is like the most lucrative thing in the country right now, besides college debt and other debt. I think I think this year or even last year, the video game industry is making more money than Hollywood.
well, that okay, I could believe that because sometimes the storyline in the game is much better than what they're putting out in
Fuck the
theaters.
storyline. I'm talking about the money.
yeah,
it-
because you gotta think it's not just the games; it's also the accessories and the system. Well,
Yeah.
they don't make much money back on the systems, but
Holy crap! It's 9:30. We ain't talking about Nintendo yet.
oh, that's only like 25 minutes anyway. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
so great,
I didn't watch it.
cool.
I would kind of have to give it a C.
Probably.
That's-
I mean, they only show like 5 games.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Nintendo. I'm never really excited to see Nintendo at E3 because let's face it, Nintendo doesn't give a shit about E3. Nintendo has its own day.
I am excited to see things from Nintendo on E3, and I'm also excited to watch the Nintendo Directs because they actually announced 2 really good things that I personally liked and things that other people will like a lot. Such as they announced, I'm gonna upgrade my ranking from a C to a B, so I'm gonna give it a B, and here's why. You guys didn't watch it, so best game we can just skip that. So they definitely did focus on the games, which was the important part. They did cater to the fans with the Nintendo Treehouse and the announcements they had during E3. Now, one thing I do want to state is that they focus so fucking much on the gameplay, it's baffling. Like, when they show, like, it is very rare that you will just go to E3, see a Nintendo game get announced, and not see a heavy amount of gameplay to show you everything you can fucking do. And you still don't get like the full grasp. Like, you remember when Breath of the Wild came out? Do you remember how long they spent on Breath of the Wild? And then there's still shit people didn't know about that game when it came out.
Yeah, and that's one of the things Nintendo is known for. When they announce a game, they go in. I remember when they announced Smash Brothers, they had like months of just stuff just releasing for Smash Brothers constantly. It was almost like, yo, how much content can you? How like you can't have all this stuff in one game, which is one of the reasons why everybody loves Nintendo. If there's one thing if there's one thing about Nintendo, you're getting your money's worth with a Nintendo game.
Mm-hmm. Let me finish. So, on top of all the things you just said, they also were catering to the fans with announcing games. Certain things they didn't even plan to announce, like the Pokemon game was announced after their Treehouse, which lasted for about 2 days, by the way. And they also announced a Samus Prime 4 game, right? But it's Nintendo, so all they had was a JPEG of Metroid Prime 4. Right? People got extremely hyped. Understandable. Right after that, in the fucking Treehouse, they had a playable demo version of the second Metroid Prime game for the Game Boy or whatever system it came out for before, and it was fully upgraded, fully graphics, completely remastered. different mechanics and stuff. So just a whole entire new game ready to ship out in the next few months. They did an extensive playthrough of the first like half hour to an hour of that game as well. And this was even a part of like the actual conference. The actual conference had like Mario Odyssey, which you found out was just like what the fuck is this shit? This is the best thing ever. I never knew I wanted this type of game. And I can't remember. They had something else too, but I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't think it was Splatoon. No, it was Zelda DLC and more amiibo figurines, which are also a hit. So I think they do a really good job of catering to their fans as to like what they want or what they think they're going to want, and I just like that about Nintendo. Like right now, like their conference was actually pretty decent, like pretty more than decent. Like to give now that I'm thinking about it and talking through it, like to give it a C was probably a little just disrespectful.
Yeah, but
okay, because I'm comparing their presentation to like Xbox and Sony, and I kind of feel like because Nintendo is known for, I call it like the party console, where it's like it was not just like you could play somebody online, but actually you could have your friends like in the room with you playing the game. And I feel like it wasn't as lively as it could be. And I mean, I don't know. And plus, like, I don't think a lot of the games really appeal to me. Maybe because it's like, I think Nintendo is more targeted to like a younger audience. So, like, that's the reason why I gave it a C.
That's fair.
Okay. I mean, if you feel that way, can't really argue that. This is how you feel. I disagree, but I don't really want to get into why I disagree. And yeah, so I thought it was really good. If I can say anything, probably like it wasn't my personal game, but the best game they showed was Mario, and this was just because like they've worked this man to I know they worked this man to death, and they still find new and interesting ways to play fucking Mario that people get genuinely excited about, like genuinely excited. Like I wouldn't play this shit. I'd probably buy it for like for Pam or something so she could play. But it was like, have you guys seen it at all?
Yeah. So was it Mario is possessing stuff?
Possessing everything from T-Rexes to Goombas. T-Rexes to Goombas. T-Rex. Nigga, do I have to repeat it the third time?
I might buy it just for that. Sure.
Yeah, so it's just like a massive open world, much like the 64 and Mario Sunshine games. Like this was pretty spectacular. It was really good. It was really good. I was really impressed.
I don't know. I kind of think their bestseller was a toss up between ARMS, because it's like interactive or whatever. Let me
educate you real quick. Nothing in this world sells as hard as a good Mario game. Grand Theft Auto does not sell as hard as a good Mario game. Look at like the Metacritic. Go search up, do some research. Go search up the Metacritic scores for Mario Galaxy, which came out around the same time that GTA 5 did, the good one, and just look at like how well it did in comparison. There's nothing that sells harder than a good Mario game.
Well, I think because like Mario appeals to all ages, and Grand Theft Auto is like what, rated R?
To be fair, there's still a lot of kids who still get that game. There are. There's a lot of 12-year-olds that get that game. It's not a matter of age. It's a matter of what's a good game that's liked by a lot of people and what's a good game. That kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna rolling with it. But yeah, I'm saying, like it beat it in review. Like this was the Grand Theft Auto that everybody loved. Everybody was playing this. The game that is still being sold and played by people today. Not remastered. Re-released on 2 to 3 different systems, including PC. But it doesn't go harder than a Mario game. A good Mario game.
Yeah, that is a feat, and it still baffles me. If you look at the charts, Grand Theft Auto 5 is still selling like shit. And I'm like, who's still buying this game?
That's why I use that shit. Like I go to Metacritic review scores. What's top? Grand Theft Auto. What's above that? Mario. It's always Mario. I don't even play this shit. I don't even like know why people like it so much, but it just sells really fucking hard. It really does.
Yeah, the only thing that I can compare to Mario would be a good Zelda game. But here's the thing, the thing with Zelda, it can be in a niche area sometimes, but with something like Mario, nah, that's just gonna fly off the shelves. Like it's Mario. Mario. Here's how hard Mario goes. Here's how hard Mario and Nintendo goes. Not only did Nintendo save gaming back in the 80s with Mario.
See, you make it sound so grand. I know it is.
Come on, let's just say it. Let's just call it what it is. Nintendo saved gaming back in the 80s.
I don't disagree with you.
In 2 days, and for the next 2 decades after that, the word Nintendo and gaming was pretty much synonymous with each other. It was pretty.
Yeah.
When you thought of games, you thought of Nintendo.
Yeah.
So I can see some of Maurice's point, but at the same time, there are some games that you brought up GTA 5, which I'm still trying to figure out how that's still selling. To be honest with you, who is still buying this? I don't know, but it's still selling like crazy. But then Mario, Maurice is right. Mario was stupid. Mario was stupid. Totally dumb. Oh right. So favorite game in E3 altogether. Maurice, go. Hurry up.
Oh, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Didn't even see gameplay. Just about it.
All right, we're gonna come back to that. Flo.
Overall, I'm still sticking with my pick. I still love Detroit. That's something I feel like
that was your favorite thing. Okay, your opinion, not gonna knock it.
Andre.
It's a tie between Cuphead and Spider-Man. I have no idea why, but Cuphead and Weed, Jesus, that just sounds like that sounds terrible. Terrible in a good way, but no, seriously, it's Spider-Man. Come on, look at that. That's like the smoothest thing I've seen the entire weekend.
Okay.
So what did you say again, Maurice?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Beyond. All right, so let's talk about that.
Okay.
Beyond Good and Evil. Everybody, we all know what Beyond Good and Evil is, but if you don't know what it is, it's a game about a chick and a pig. All right, so moving on.
It's a game about a reporter who takes pictures of different like alien monsters.
This game, when did the original Good and Evil, Beyond Good and Evil come out?
Sometime in the PS2
2004? Am I on mute?
Oh no.
Oh, did you want me to Google that?
No, but what's that noise?
What noise?
Maurice?
I
I don't know.
Fine.
You're hearing things. Go ahead.
No, you don't hear the shuffling? Well, now it's gone.
Years.
Anyway, yeah, Beyond Good and Evil came out at more than 12 years ago. I know that.
More, yep.
It's
okay, good.
So you want to ask me questions about why I like it? Or why I'm excited for this, or the controversy?
Yeah, why are you excited? Okay. Why are you excited?
So here's the thing: the Beyond Good and Evil 2 did not have a gameplay trailer at all, or any type of gameplay shown. All it had was a cinematic, and that cinematic lasted for about 5 minutes. It was a trailer to the game. It featured what we think might be Jade and 2 to 3 new characters plus a lot of new characters, but it focused on about 2 of them. Monkey and this black chick that reminds me of Flo.
What? Okay, why?
Did you see it?
Because we're black and we have hair. That's it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
It's the same type of hair, too.
Okay.
That was key. Thought of everything. But I liked how much effort and how much passion went into this trailer. I feel like if you put this much effort into just the trailer, because they could have just showed you a pig, showed you Jade, showed you a ship, and then I'm like, okay, Beyond did a Good Evil 2. That's what you guys wanted. Into the show. We are leaving now. But they gave you a whole story, some things to guess off of. This was like 5-minute trailer. This does not normally happen with no gameplay put in it. So I feel like if they're putting this much work in the story, there must be a lot more work going into the game. Because looking at Beyond Good and Evil 2, Beyond Good and Evil 1, the very first game, those graphics are shit. They're Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank on PS2, PS1 type of shit. Then you look at the cinematics for the trailer for 2, and it's like leagues beyond. It's like in a different dimension almost, right? Yeah. So, given that, I feel like this is going to be a very hype game. I feel like someone passionate is behind the project, and they're going to try to make this the best product they possibly can. Now, if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. That's life. But I have a good feeling about this. Plus, that song was hype as shit. The voice actors were hype as shit. Everything was... I'm really liking the vibe of this new game.
Agreed. I wasn't too big on the first game, but I do know the significance of it. And yeah, I am very happy that something like this is coming into play. It makes me feel like, hey, Jack 4 can still be a thing.
Oh, true.
Hey, if we're getting Beyond Good and Evil, we got Final Fantasy 15 finally.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Jack 4 is on the way. Jack 4 is on the way.
Yeah, I feel we can do this because we deserve it. If we could have remake after remake, we're at like the third reboot for Ratchet and Clank. We can have a Jack 4, okay? I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm. They've punished us long enough.
Right. All right, Flo. What was your game again? Detroit.
Yeah.
All right. So besides the fact that it's in Detroit and about androids, what are you excited about this?
That the fact that the lead character looks like Jesse Williams.
You have a crush on him, don't you?
That's a bunch of crush. It's more of
have sex.
No, shut up. It's more about like what he represents. Like he's not only like this good-looking actor, but he's also an activist. And I kind of feel that they kind of took his stance on him being in the Black Lives Matter movement and kind of applied it to the protagonist or the lead character. I think is it Marcus? Yeah, I think it's like the lead character is Marcus.
I like
he kind of applied it to him and like how he's like leading the uprising for the android. So
I like how you started off with he's a good-looking actor after you told Andre no, you didn't want to fuck him. Just don't.
Okay, I can say someone is good-looking, but that doesn't imply that I have a crush on him.
But it kind of seems that way now.
Okay.
You see, you're all flustered.
You got a point. I don't have a crush on him, but I love it when he does this, that, this, and that.
He's so good looking.
I said respect.
Hey man, if you like some tits, you like some tits. No, we don't judge.
What?
If you like some tits, you like some tits. We don't judge.
Okay, but we're talking about a guy. I don't.
If you like some dick, you like some dick. Do you want me to say that?
I don't like you to say any of that because that's not where it's coming from. It's like who he is as a person.
And his dick. I feel you. That's cool. That's what's up.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. I like a girl for her personality and her tits. 50-50.
What'd he say?
Oh my god.
Why can't you just admit
that you want his dick?
It's not about that though.
But would you though?
Why is this important?
Why don't you answer the question?
We were talking about like a game and why I like the game. That's the focus. You went into a whole other tangent.
Now we're talking about you having sex with what's his name. So being
it's Jesse Williams. God, what?
I don't know what that means. I'm a guy that like other women. So
Jesse Williams. Who I've never heard of before this, by the way.
True.
Okay, whatever.
Is it the eyes? I think it's the eyes.
Might be the eyes. Maybe it's the low cut. Like she likes a well-groomed man type of thing. Well,
And the
fucking-
scruffy. And
Yeah, the rugged.
Wait, we were talking about this last time. we got Flo Peg, everybody.
Hey, I'm gonna drink to that
How they pick on me?
all the
This
time.
isn't picking.
I'm picking on you.
It
Fuck you.
kinda is.
You want to talk about it?
What's next?
Audrey's game, Spider-Man hose. Spider-Man nose.
I mean, I wish I would be. I wish I would be the Tails again. That sounds awesome.
Oh my god.
He does have your
Spider-Man's hose. We get Black Cat, Mary Jane, Silk, Spider-Gwen, all in one game. That sounds terrific.
Marvelous.
Marvel, make it happen. I know you're listening.
No, they're not.
Oh boy, you're being a Debbie Downer.
Coming from the biggest
might have-
pessimist.
We might have a Marvel sleeper agent listening. You don't know.
Now who's being hopeful?
Hey, Marvel delivers, so I have faith in Marvel. All right.
Marvel delivers.
That's different. Anyway, Spider-Man. Yeah, it looks great. I like Spider-Man games. Haven't had a good one in a while. I'm hyped for this because it's made by Insomniac. Do I have to say more, or can I just stop right there? Oh, it's a PS4 exclusive. I own a piece of PS4. I'm happy. I like the voice actor. I didn't really like William Fisk. I don't know why he was. I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna be the main character.
Why is that weird?
I don't know.
That's like when I
Spider-Man,
hear
save
Spider-Man,
my
I
people.
think King.
And he
I'm
did it.
thinking like I do find it a little weird that he's kind of going to be working for Fisk a little bit, or they're going to be collaborating. But at the same time, I'm kind of intrigued to see where it goes. And like, okay, what are some of the other villains that are classic Spider-Man villains that are going to pop up? Or are they just going to do like Fisk and what were they fighting? It was some
guy. I can't remember his name.
Somebody
shadow-ish type
That fuck.
character that's possessed by something. I don't know.
That fuck.
Mm.
That's his name. That fuck.
Yeah. Insomniac makes good things. Insomniac for the one. I'm just so glad we got Spider-Man back from those other guys. Jesus, they was running Spider-Man into the ground. Say that they weren't.
They weren't.
All right. Well then.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's all we have to talk about today. Thank you guys for joining our show. Do you guys have any closing statements besides Spider-Man and Jesse Williams?
Yeah. Okay.
Insomniac made Sunset Overdrive, which I totally forgot. I wanted to play that, but it was an Xbone exclusive.
You can play it when you get your PC, I'm pretty sure.
Say what?
You can play it when you get your PC, I'm pretty sure.
That was on PC?
Xbox One game.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, it's an Xbox One game, so that means you get to play on 110. Like Gears of War 4.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and Spyro. Can't believe I forgot about that.
Okay.
Flo?
Terry Crews should appear and crack down the video game.
You know, for a person that's like been hiding about the sexuality thing, you've been listening a lot about the men in this podcast. I'm just saying.
Why you assume that I only like Terry Crews for his physique? Okay.
I didn't
Terry
say
Crews
that. I didn't say that.
assumption that you're making. It's like Terry Crews is just
Very
great
charismatic.
at overhyping everything, and it's fantastic.
I didn't say nothing about his physique, bro.
Yes, you did. You kept saying I'm psychic. I know what you're about to say. So you were trying to say that I was mentioning that I keep mentioning like these well-built, fantastic-looking guys in the podcast, but I'm saying that there's other
You're
reasons
adding,
why.
okay, first off, you're adding on words now, like fantastic. Who said that?
I'm paraphrasing.
That's a hell of a paraphrase. I think supposed to like shorten them down to Okay.
You do go take the extra effort to like say the handsome guy's name. You just say.
What? Okay, so what? You don't know the names of the actresses that you like?
To be honest with you, no.
Well, not for me. Not all of them.
I know some of them, like
Kerry
Jada,
Washington. Woo-lo.
Jada Fire, and
That is a porn star.
Oh my god.
she counts.
Oh my.
And what was the like? I remember we simply mentioned the who's the guy that plays Aquaman in the Justice League movie? We got
Flanora.
what's his name? Flo.
I'm picturing him, but I can't think of his name. Because, like, I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff. Wait a minute.
That's surprising.
Aquaman. Oh, Jason. Can't pronounce the last name. Is Samoan. Monum. Okay, I'm in the butchering his name, but it's Jason something.
No, we're gonna have a segment for in the podcast. We're gonna call it "What Guy Would Fenora Actually Do," and we're gonna devote 20 to 25 minutes to that. It's gonna be the funniest thing in the world.
What? Why 20 minutes?
All right, 15, no less than that. And me and Maurice, we're gonna get 5 guys, and you're gonna say yes or no, and we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna make that a thing.
Why? I think Maurice wouldn't go for that.
Vote in the comment section if what you just like.
Vote in the comics. Okay.
Comment, subscribe, smash that like button.
Oh my god. Thank you guys.
You know, it'd be funny if we get so many subscribers off of that.
Oh my.
That would be hilarious.
I wonder who she actually wants to. No, stop. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a good night.
Adios.